I had gone on like 2 or 3 dates with this other guy. Let's call him Brad. And I was obsessed with Brad.
It's always Brad.
It's always
Yeah,
Brad.
I was like, that's
Brad
the typical F-boy
Yeah.
name.
Jake came along, and in my mind, I was like, oh, like, I'll just let this be a distraction from, you know, my obsession with Brad. Right after our first date, Jake texted me and said, I had a great time, and I'd love to see you again. I was like, wow, that's so refreshing. I didn't even have overnight to think, does he want to see me again? He just told me. Meanwhile, I'm freaking the fuck out about Brad, and if Brad wants to see me again. And after my second date with Jake, he texts me and says, I know you're going home for a week, but I'd love to talk while you're gone and see you when you're back.
Oh.
And again, didn't give me a minute to be anxious. My old co-host of Seeing Other People at the time, and he's like, Ilana, like, you need to listen to yourself, because do you even like Brad? And I'm like, what do you mean do I like Brad? Of course I think I like Brad. And he was like, do you like Brad? Like, what do you like about him? I'm like, all that matters is, does Brad like me? And we don't know because he hasn't asked me out again. And when I like zoomed back, I was like, wait a second, I'm obsessing over Brad because I'm so anxious because he's not communicating and I don't know how he feels. So I don't even know how I feel. And so it was this really interesting comparison of that anxiety that I felt with everybody versus actually feeling calm and stable and safe and confident.